I can't believe he really did that. Hi guys, hope you all are doing good. I'm back with episode 9 review of Dan to Dan season 2, so let's start the ride. The episode opens with Okarun and Evil Eye trading blows in their intense battle. Thanks to Turbo Granny's training, Okarun can now match Evil Eye's strength and speed, even dodging the spirit's strongest attack, the Cursed House, by tapping further into Turbo Granny's powers. Momentarily transformed into a speed freak form, Okarun catches Evil Eye off guard and sends him flying into Seiko's house, completely destroying it in the process. However, Okarun has exerted himself too much and reverts back to his human form, leaving him unable to immediately transform again, while Jiji remains in his Evil Eye state, excited to have finally found his match. Honestly, it was really satisfying to see Okarun finally being able to go toe-to-toe against Evil Eye, because he worked very hard for this moment, right? Also, the animation of this part was crazy good. We see that unable to continue fighting but unwilling to let anyone else handle the dangerous mountain yokai, Okarun devises a clever psychological strategy. Recognizing that Evil Eye is mentally just a child who views killing and fighting as games, Okarun refuses to continue their battle, claiming the Evil Eye is weaker than him, a complete bluff since he cannot sustain prolonged combat. The not very bright Evil Eye pleads with Okarun to fight him, allowing Okarun to negotiate terms for their arrangement. They agree that Evil Eye will spend time with Okarun every Tuesday for a minimum duration, and in exchange, he will refrain from fighting and killing anyone. As proof of this promise, Evil Eye hands Okarun Jiji's underwear, transferring the cursed part that refuses to make deals and wants to kill everyone. I loved how Okarun tamed Evil Eye simply by fooling him, and I never expected him to pull something like this, because to me Okarun has always been an earnest guy who doesn't like tricking others, don't you agree? The next day brings house repair efforts as Manjiro leaves for Byakuja village to safeguard the cursed underwear at a Buddhist shrine, while Jiji's parents arrive to take him home and thank Seiko for her care. Era and Okarun prepare to leave after some playful banter between Era and Momo about their feelings for Okarun. With their home destroyed, Seiko decides to take Momo and Turbo Granny on a much-needed trip to the super bathhouse, unsure how she'll manage to rebuild her house since Momo's maid cafe salary won't cover the costs. I liked how their house didn't end up being fixed magically, unlike what happens in most anime. It added a touch of realism to this very unrealistic show, no? Also, Jiji's undie becoming a cursed object was pretty funny. Then we see that upon returning home, Momo and Seiko encounter a Minecraft-like blocky alien whose vocabulary consists only of tomb sounds. Before Momo can attack, the group Mantision, Chiquitita, Era, and Okarun arrive to help repair the house. Mantision introduces the alien as Mr. Ludris, a construction specialist, and explains their desire to return Seiko's kindness by helping rebuild her home. Using nanoskin, unique building blocks that can take any desired shape, they complete the house reconstruction within hours. The group departs, allowing Momo and Seiko their first peaceful sleep in days, while Jiji arrives with his parents and building materials, surprised to find the work already completed. This part was genuinely wholesome, as it showed how everyone was trying to repay the kindness that the Iae's family showed to them, right? Also, I wonder whether Momo's house will turn into a spaceship or something in the future. The episode concludes with Jiji and Momo walking to school, where Jiji confirms that Evil Eye has kept his promise not to harm anyone. Their conversation about crushes embarrasses Momo, but gets interrupted when a classmate offers Jiji a cold fruit drink, immediately triggering his Evil Eye transformation. Throughout the school day, Momo must babysit the spirit, who surprisingly keeps his word and shows curiosity about human activities like classwork and using chopsticks, a tragic reminder that the child who became Evil Eye never experienced normal life. Miko and Muko mention an apartment complex ghost, which Momo recognizes as Kintama, Okarun's missing testicle that Turbo Granny lost. I don't know about you guys, but this whole Evil Eye part was so hilarious to me that I laughed like a crazy lunatic for 5 minutes straight. Also, it would be nice if the story focuses on Okarun's ball now. All in all, it was a pretty goofy episode that gave me lots of laughs, and yes, episode 10 is out. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video, then check out some of my other videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep me motivated to make more videos, and you can also leave a comment if you want to say something, because it helps me fight the almighty YouTube algorithm. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram or check out my Facebook page, links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.